This is from Neo. Hey Lisa, I won't play this game no more. What do I have to do to get this game with the mind to come to an end? I feel like a mess. What is this? What's going on? Do I have to go through all this weird, strange feelings and things? Yes, often you do have to go through these weird, strange feelings because often what happens is the body's got into the pattern for so many years of living a lie that it exists separately, and then it lives this bizarre story of finding meaning in time, where really what we're looking for in time is survival. So our efforts to earn money or to survive, I mean money's the modern day, but to grow food and survive gets, so that movement to survive, which we should be thinking about, enlightened or not enlightened, that's like, it's just a happening, but that's the thought processes to survive, to earn enough money for the family and the people around you or yourself, that gets put on to this person that believes it exists and looking for meaning. And so it keeps looking for this meaning, which is kind of combined with survival. So it gets all very confused, and the person is looking for meaning, which it's not really looking for. It's actually just looking to survive, but it keeps believing that one day it'll find meaning to why it's alive and its purpose. So it gets itself in such a pickle, and it does this in relationships. So basically, when this is being seen, there is a stopping of the person. This is why, in traditions they have meditation and they have sitting in silence. I did years of meditation. Not that I'm suggesting it's for everyone. I've found out that people that are really high thinkers, that meditation's not a great thing for them to do, but for me it was really beautiful, just getting used to sitting and being with the experience and the discomfort that was arising in the body, and the comfort when comfort arised, and getting to know this body-mind mechanism better and what it wanted. We've been indoctrinated by society that we are someone and that we've got to find meaning and purpose, and we've got to have a relationship and a house and all these things. And really what our thought processes are set up to is not to think about all these things. Our thought process is set up to survive. So our thoughts are about fixing problems in order to help us survive. So we've got ourselves in a pickle, and all our feelings are out of sorts. And so what you can do on the personal level is try to understand that and balance that. And there's so many, beautiful teachings out there about working with emotions, understanding emotions, and that can help balance the person. The true freedom, though, is seeing who you are as presence, but often there has to be an untangling to an extent of that person in order for that presence to be really seen. Like if you're hitting your head on the wall, you keep walking into the wall, you might not be able to hear, and you keep having a sore head, you might not be able to hear that who you are is this stillness that's experiencing itself as everything. This no thing experiencing itself as everything, this total mystery experiencing itself as all things. So what I would recommend, there's loads of emotional techniques out there, there's meditation, there's so much, and just see that as understanding the character better. But what I'd recommend is just spend some time sitting alone, putting the attention in the body and understanding the instrument better. Not understanding it with the mind, with thoughts, just giving it attention. I feel sad, just very simply, not a really, I feel sad because when I was 10 years old my mother did this and da 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 da. That can happen. But I also notice that really high thinkers can get really overwhelmed in that. So that can happen, understanding where it came from in the past, how that condition happened. And it's not about totally getting rid of your conditioning. I'm still conditioned. Everything is conditioned. It comes through genetics and through social conditioning. But it's just seeing it for what it is. And the more it's seen for what it is, there's a good chance that there'll be a step back from constantly seeking to satisfy it and feed it. You'll see, okay, I feel anxiety now, I feel uncomfortable now. And there won't be this big striving to try to get rid of that. It will just be allowed for what it is, and it will pass naturally. But you won't try and stuff 10 burgers in your mouth to try not to feel the anxiety. And just bit by bit, we're so full on in our thought process. We're like, okay, I get into non-duality, I want this to be over tomorrow. I spent years learning about this subject of meditating. I know I seem really young, but I got into it super young. And the camera makes me look younger than what I am. If you see me in person, you'll be able to see more crinkles.